Peace to the family. I just got through watching the fight last night with Tim Tszyu and Bakhram Murtazaliev. A lot of you guys were surprised that Tim Tszyu lost the fight. I wasn't. The reason why I wasn't surprised is because when Tim Tszyu said that he's going to try to knock Bakhram Murtazaliev out in 30 seconds. If you know anything about Bakhram Murtazaliev, you'll know that his style, the way he fights, the plan that Tim Tszyu was coming with was tailor-made for Bakhram. A lot of you American fans don't know who this guy is because you never heard of him. You know, a lot of you guys are stuck on the same 4 or 5 fighters. You stuck on Tank, you stuck on Devin, you stuck on Shakur, you stuck on hating on Crawford, you stuck on Canelo. Outside of those 5 fighters, you know nothing else. And you know, you think because these guys are from Eastern Europe, you know, these Eastern European fighters like these Russian fighters, these guys are very, very good. And this guy is promoted, well, he's managed by Igis Klimas. If you know anything about Igis Klimas fighters, they are tough fighters. They are no easy walk for anyone. A lot of these Eastern European fighters have gotten a whole lot better over the years. Russian fighters have always been good. If you studied historically, they've been good, and they have gotten better now. So this is the thing. Tim Tszyu fought the wrong game plan. Tim Tszyu was a flat-footed, come-forward fighter. He keeps his head on the line. He could not defend the left hook. He got dropped 3 times in the second round. They got stopped in the third, and that was a good thing they stopped the fight because he was clearly out of his league. You know, so that's the reality of the situation. Tim Tszyu got a little arrogant, got a little cocky, saying he's going to knock this guy out in 30 seconds. Well, if you know anything about Bakhram Murtazaliev, you're not going to knock him out in 30 seconds. The style that you're going to have to employ to do that is tailor-made for Bakhram's style. So stylistically, this was a match made in heaven for Bakhram. He didn't have to look for you. You're going to be right there to get knocked out, and you got the block knocked off. That's what it is. Tim Tszyu drunk the Kool-Aid. He was reading too many of his own articles, the articles that came from Fight Hype and stuff like that.
Tim, Kevin Garcia with Fight Hype. Here's my question. Just explain whatever you're thinking about right now after that. You know, obviously I don't want to ask you how do you feel because we know it's a tough loss for you, but just what's going through your mind?
What the fuck just happened? Like, what did I get hit with? And couldn't regroup, and I don't know, man. Just, shit doesn't go your way, and you just have to bounce back, you know. And I was positive after the Fondora, but I gotta find more answers with this one, you know. Like, this didn't go according to script. It was a little bit different. I felt unbelievable, I'll be honest with you. I felt unbelievable. I had a great prep, so he got me, man, and it was a better man on this night, and we live and we learn.
The pro PBC channels, you know, YouTube channels and stuff like that. He was he drunk the Kool-Aid, he bit the cheese. And Tim Tszyu was a good fighter, but he's not as good as he think he is. You know, you're not that type of fighter. You know, you're a good, strong fighter, average fighter at best. And that's it. But you don't have any defense. You're not defensively sound, and you keep your head on the line. That's why you kept getting dropped. That left hook right there. You know, you can't be fighting straight up and fighting one-dimensional. You know, you got to have more than one style, more than one game plan when you get in the ring. So basically, you know, I don't know if you want to rematch with this guy. If I was you, I'd stay away from him. But let me address the American boxing fans in this video. And see, the American boxing fans, a lot of you guys are really not boxing fans at all. A lot of you guys are fans of just certain fighters. You're fans of Tank, you're fans of Shakur, you're fans of Devin, you're fans of Canelo, or Spence, and you may hate Crawford or whatever the case may be, or you may be fans of them. But that's about it, 5, 6 fighters. And if you look at a lot of these YouTube channels, they talk about the same fighters over and over and over and over. No one spoke about Bakhram Murtazaliev because you know nothing about him. You don't study anything outside of the American popular name fighters. You don't even know a lot of the American fighters that's over here, but you know the popular names. So you get caught up in that, and just because the guy doesn't have a popular name and you don't know who he is, doesn't mean he's a bum. Doesn't mean he's a Euro bum. There's a lot of American bums over here who you guys be hyping up. A lot of these guys are not as good as you say they are. They just simply is not. And just because you don't know who the fighter is, and Bakhram Murtazaliev, does not mean he's not a good fighter. You know, a lot of you guys are just very, very ignorant when it comes to boxing. and you'd have knee-jerk reactions. Now that you are surprised that Tim Tszyu got knocked out, now a lot of people want to jump on his bandwagon. Oh man, we want to see him do this, we want to see him do that. But prior to the fight, you wasn't even talking about this guy. Wasn't nobody making videos about this dude or any of that stuff. You don't study, you don't do your research. My advice to you is this here. Before you call another fighter a Eurobomb, look at some of these American bombs that you may be hyping up. You've been listening to too much fight hype. You've been listening to too much pro PBC YouTube channels. They got you gas. You drinking the Kool-Aid. And, you know, and your level of ignorance really shows, because after the fights, then you realize this guy is good. Man, who this guy is? You don't do any research. You don't study. You just, a lot of these guys, and then a lot of these guys online, they're in the bag for your favorite for your favorite promotional company anyways. So they're always going to put out pro promotional company content, and then you watch that so much, and then you watch these pro promotional company reporters, like the Dan Raphaels and stuff like that. And a lot of these guys are in the bag for certain promotional companies as well. So you think you know boxing, but you don't even do the research on it. You don't understand the styles. You don't know what a trap counter is. You don't know how the guy has to get his head off the line, how to manipulate the distance in the space. You don't understand that. If you'd have studied Bakhram Murtazaliev, you would know that Tim Tszyu stylistically was tailor-made for this guy. I think Tim Tszyu matchmakers made the wrong move, whoever made that fight. And Tim Tszyu was looking past this guy. He didn't lose because he was looking past him. He lost because he wasn't better than this guy. Simple as that. Tim Tszyu can fight Bakhram 10 times. He gonna get his ass whooped all 10 times because he doesn't have any advantages against this guy. Stylistically, his style is all wrong. From an advantage standpoint, he's not the bigger guy. He doesn't have the stronger jab, and he's not the stronger fighter in between the two. Tim Tszyu fights the exact same way he always fights. Period. He goes for, period. He doesn't get his head off the line, and he works behind the jab, and he looks to set traps in order to hit you with the power shot. When you can't do that, then what? So Tim Tszyu, I know you deflated right now.
What the fuck just happened? Like, what did I get hit with? And couldn't regroup, and I don't know, man. Just, shit doesn't go your way, and you just have to bounce back, Like, I was positive after the Fondora, but I gotta find more answers with this one, Like, this didn't go according to script.
I'm not going to kick you right now. I'm not going to do that. But just go back to the drawing board. You're not what you thought you were. You were listening to too many of the pro PBC YouTube channels and reading too many of your own pro PBC articles, and you start to believe that you were something that you wasn't. If you would have did your homework on Bakhram Murtazaliev, you would have known that the style that you was planning on fighting him, saying that you was going to knock him out in 30 seconds, you would have known that shit wasn't going to work. Now, you've been humble. I saw Keith Thurman talking about what he would have did, A, B, C, and D. Keith Thurman, you're a really, really good talker, but that's about it. Time is gone. We don't even mess with you in this city, in the Bay. You from Clearwater. But man, Keith, won't you just be a commentator? You're a good commentator. Your fight career is over with. No one is checking for you. Fight Hype gonna show you some love because they pro PBC. Outside of that, man, that PBC shit is trash. I'm just being honest with you. A lot of that shit over there trash. Of course, I'm against the grain. I'm not a part of the popular media club, in boxing. I'm not a part of the media, so I'm gonna say what I want to say. I don't give a damn about none of these niggas. I ain't on nobody's payroll. I don't care nothing about being down with no promotional companies or no YouTube channels. Fuck you. Y'all, they don't know nothing about no damn boxing. They fanboy YouTube channels. They they pro promotional company YouTube channels, and even reporters. Somebody got to call it the way it is. But shout out to Bakhram Murtazaliev. You showed these casuals they didn't know nothing about boxing. Now these casuals are going to jump on your bandwagon, and they're going to call for you to fight A, B, C, and D, which you should. Continue to do your thing. But these Eastern European fighters are better than a lot of you guys give them credit for. And these American fighters are not as good as you think they are. Tim Tszyu is from Australia. So Tim Tszyu, you are Aussie, but you're limited. Do you get what I'm saying? So go back to the drawing board. If you want to go back and get a rematch with Bakhram, I wouldn't advise it, but if you want to go back and get a rematch with him, go ahead. I predict that you'll get knocked out again. But stay on the PBC island. Stay over there. You went that route. You promoted by No Limit, but you went the PBC route. So stay on that island. Leave fighters who are not a part of the PBC alone. Bakhram, I think Bakhram is managed by Egus Clemens. He's managed by Egus Clemens. So just stay on the island, man, and continue to get the really good publicity from the guys who are in the bag already. You know what I mean? Continue to do that. But but don't drink your own Kool-Aid. You're not what you thought you were. Understand that. Okay? Whole Problems is dropping October 31st. Hit comedy written, produced by Coach Malachi. See you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. And if I piss you off, I give $25. Man, I'm telling you, man. I was out there tricking in the strip club, man. I got caught slipping, man. You know how it is, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. God damn, bro, who that is right there? God damn. Hey, how you doing?
What's your name?
My name Malachi.
Oh, well, you just been served. You need to take care of them kids.
Take care of them kids. My baby daddy. Why you putting on child support, TT?
I put you on child support because you left me for that no walls having bitch. Riri.
Man, this some bullshit. I'ma see you in court.
Clumsy ass nigga.
Ty told me that you was a pretty good lawyer.
I have helped several brothers get out of prison early when I was doing time.
Time?
Armed robbery, burglary, kidnapping, and better on Leo.
Man, I thought you was a real lawyer, man.
I don't need a piece of paper from the white man to say that I'm a lawyer.
Well, you better figure something out, boy. You're gonna be eating bologna sandwich and apple juice, boy.
What's up, nephew?
Man, look here, man. I gotta go to child support court. Hey, look here, man. Check this out, bro. I need you to get out the chair, dog.
Boy, that lawyer looks smart and fine. Damn, I like us.
Yeah, you worried about the wrong thing. Don't worry about how fine she look. You be worried about getting off that goddamn case. Nigga, one thing about Tampa, when it come to whole problems, we experts when it come to that.
Stand my baby mama, dislike my baby mama. You a good nigga, dog. You a good
Man, nigga, fuck you, nigga.
back that up, man.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.